Germany is a country with a population of over 80 million people and head just shy of 1,000 miles west, and there's a small but now thriving community of Germans in York. They've been coming together in recent months after two local people, one of whom was German himself, saw a gap in the city and set up a German-speaking school. And Henrik himself spoke about his heritage that led him to setting up the centre.
I'm from Germany, from Karlsruhe, which is in the southwest, and I did my undergraduate degree in Germany, and then I studied for a master's and PhD in the UK. So I've been in the UK for a very long time, and then I met my husband there, and we now adopted two girls, and we try to bring them up bilingually. I've always spoken to them in German, and I've realized early on that the passive language is very good, that they understand everything that I say, but they don't speak back. So at some point, very recently I had the idea of, setting up a Saturday school, also being aware of the other Saturday schools that exist in the country. And then that's where I came across Catherine, and we set up the school.
He then talked about why it's nice for him to come together with other German speakers in the city.
Now I feel, I'm a bit older and I feel a bit settled, so I do get nostalgia for my home country a bit, and I think it would be really nice to celebrate some of the particular German traditions that we have, not in a very traditional way, but certainly to celebrate them, such as Easter, Fasching, Carnival. There's a particular way we celebrate Christmas, and I think it would be really lovely to share this not only with my girls but with the broader community. So the plan that we have is that we don't just want to be a school where children learn the German language or enhance it, but also where we celebrate community and where we celebrate, German traditions or the traditions of the German-speaking areas, Austria and Switzerland clearly as well.
Catherine, who is British herself, helped set this all up, and she spoke about how it's also good for locals to come down and learn some German language and traditions.
Well, modern foreign languages are on the decline in this country. Fewer people are taking them up and taking them onto a higher level, and it's really important that we as native English speakers do reach out and learn other languages. It enriches our lives enormously, and there's also a lot of opportunities to be had for people that can speak foreign languages, so I think it's really important to promote it. So we're hoping that the Saturday School is going to expand, and in the future that we'll be offering classes for children and adults who might be beginners, who haven't had any exposure to the German language before. Particularly, we want to offer German language classes for spouses of German speakers who are already living in York and perhaps raising bilingual children, but the spouses or partners might not speak German. So that's one of the things we want to look at, and then also offering classes for children. And potentially, because at the moment we only run our classes up to the age of 9, 10, we'd like to offer German classes for children up to GCSE level as well in the future.
While there is only a small handful of German speakers in the city, it's clear that they're enjoying coming together on Saturdays. And as the school plans go from strength to strength, they're hoping that they'll be able to teach some British locals a little bit about the language and the country's heritage. Rory Ward, That's TV.